Boom, baby. Let me hold a crypto dollar. Welcome to a special episode of today's episode with interview with the man. We have two super awesome guests with us today. Charlie from cultivatecrypto.com and Miguel, aka Dollar Cost Crypto, the artist formerly known as Litecoin Moses.
I like that one.
Come on, guys. You guys are doing fantastic. The crypto mindset launch has just been anything but a fucking just fantastic success. It's just amazing.
Yeah. And, we would tell you physically can't hold that crypto dollar, but, I'm just joking. We're having a good time here. No, we've just been kind of, chilling with everybody in our streams. We've had a lot of more streams than usual this weekend, obviously, or this weekend. It's been good, getting out there and spreading the good word on crypto. Kind of starting to open a few people's minds. There's still a lot of haters in these live chats that we go into. A lot of people saying crypto's a scam. A lot of Peter Schiffs out there saying it's go to zero, and that it's the worst thing since the Nazis and shit like this. So it's kind of hilarious to watch people just kind of writhe around and spurg out. Well, this massive opportunity here of Bitcoin lower than $60,000 is just staring them in the face, and they're not taking advantage of it. It's absolutely comical.
I recently kind of just to kind of diversify, I did end up buying some gold, right? You saw it.
Perfect. Oh yeah, it was nice.
I bought this. It's right here. It's 20 grams of 24 karat gold, and I have two of these, and it's about $2,300 when I bought it. Here, I'll do a close up real quick one more time for the guys so they can see. So I got this right here. That's 20 grams of 24 karat gold. That's the front side. This is the back side. This is purchased in Tokyo, Japan. You can also see how clean my nails are. Look, I'm such a hygienic person.
Oh my
god! But I just bought it just to because you have always because I wanted to hear what the other side of the argument always was. I mean, people, the precious metals guys, right? So I bought it, and I really was just looking at how really I have not made much money at all. It's like I said, I have two nice pieces of gold, 20 grams gold right there. Quick value, right? Relatively portable, $2,300 right here in my fingertips. But I just was looking at this compared to, at the time I was looking at purchasing, Cardano, and not because of it's a great project or anything, just because there's fucking money flowing right now in Cardano. The charts look fantastic.
Number goes up, baby.
Number goes up. That's why. I was watching Fresh and Fit's podcast earlier today, Miguel and Charlie. I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's this chick on there, this 27-year-old chick, like life coach. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, here we go. And she was like, well, we're really bullish on Cardano, and because like I know more about cryptocurrency than you, and I'm so bullish on Cardano, and what do you even know? And then so I asked her, I said, I text Myra and I said, ask her what's her favorite project on Cardano. She's like, well, there's so many that we're excited about, and I just really just so excited about this. And I was just like, when you have a 27-year-old life coach on an audience, there's 3,000 people watching this live at the time, and the only person, I was so surprised, the one person who actually was like, wait a minute, I think this is a joke, it was Fresh. He was like, I don't think there's any projects on Cardano. He knew, but he was like kind of faking his knowledge, but the chick didn't know, and she was just like blah blah blah. So I'm just saying, like, we are only in March right now, and we are just tasting the tip of the bull market. Like, Charlie, I doubted you when I asked you, said, we were going to see this 2017 madness again. You're like, I'm telling you, 2021. I was like, all right, whatever. I was dismissive.
Yeah.
And here we are. And it's just like, we're, one of our buddy, Mac, is banging some Chinese chick, and she's like, yeah, I bought 4,000 Cardano the other day. He's like, what did you say, bitch? The chick you matched up Bumble with, you know what I mean? So, I mean, what do you guys think about the opportunities we see? We have already us three have planted our seeds for the year. We just have to wait and collect either Q4 or Q1, 2 next year. What do you think about everything that's going on lately?
Yeah, Moses, go for it. And then I'm going to pull up this meme while we're talking about this. There's just a meme that I was showing on my show earlier that's perfect for this. But Moses, go for it.
We're starting to get the birth of the charlatans. Every bull market, these guys come out. These people who don't know what the hell they're talking about, and it's pretty freaking insane. I mean, they're just hype chasers. They, like, oh, crypto's cool to talk about. Let me jump in now and start talking about it with no track record. No, they haven't been around a while. I mean, sure, they're shitcoiners, right? But at least the shitcoiners were around during the bull market, and the bear market. And these people just start showing up. Like, who the hell are you? And then they're like giving people a ton of financial like recommendations in terms to buy coins. And these are the same people that tell you to buy, will probably tell you to buy Cardano at $15 freaking dollars or $10. Like multi-$100 billion market cap. Hey, you guys buy in, bro. Come on, let's go. All in, baby. And this is borderline kind of what I'm already been seeing already, even in the Bitcoin community, like irresponsible fucking to take a mortgage out on your house right now and to like 18-year-old. I mean, to like borrow on your student loans for kids, and then these dudes who are like 40, 45, up to their eyeballs in debt, homie, take a second mortgage out on the house, get them sats. What the hell are these guys? That's in the Bitcoin. Those are the scammers in the Bitcoin community, but in the shitcoin community, you like John know exactly what I'm talking about here with these guys.
Well, I mean, that's why we did the show at the bottom of the bear market in 2019, because we knew, like, we saw this in 2017. Like, man,
it's like you guys, they think like, oh man, these guys are what great timing, but man, we fucking we pulled it off.
Yeah, well, I remember you specifically saying, you're like, in the bull market, once it gets going, you're going to have all these, all these MFers saying, Cardano this, all whatever this, that, Ripple, Verge, this and the other thing. A lot of e-thoughts coming out saying they've always been interested in Bitcoin, all this stuff, right? You called it back in 2019 before the bull market even started. You knew that was going to happen. That's why we started the Tokyo Crypto Show, right?
Right.
And we knew that was the essentially the bottom of the bear market. Cody Mouse in the house. He knows. He has my email that I sent him back in, I think it was February or early March of 2019, saying if Bitcoin breaks above $4,200, we're in a new bull market, baby. Went to $5,000 in one day at the beginning of April in that year. Never looked back since, essentially. So, we've been planning for this the entire time. But, there's so many people that just are starting to come out of the woodwork now. Just all of a sudden, I'm a cryptocurrency expert, right? It's like, oh, God. Kill me now, but it is what it is, Yep,
infamous rivals in the house. This is Crypto Rising. Yeah. So, guys, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Actually, so we're gonna spice it up a little bit. We're gonna put the link in the chat. So, if you actually have made money from my coaching, Charlie's coaching, or Miguel's coaching, we just put the StreamYard link in the chat. You don't have to turn on your camera if you want to. Just make sure you have a decent connection. Don't ruin the experience for everybody with your terrible internet capabilities. Make sure you have good connection, internet's decent, you're not out someplace loud, noisy. Headphones, ideal. But, there's the link right there. I'll put it on the screen as well. Click on that, join, come say what's up to us. Because, we talk about a lot on my channels, mental self-improvement, basically. And I'm the superstar finder and maker. And I just saw that Charlie, you could pull this off, and a lot of people can't really adapt to becoming a live streamer. Like, it's a new talent, skill to be like, all right, I gotta learn to endlessly run my fucking mouth.
Well, I've already had that since I was born. No, our friend Chico Crypto, right? He's really good at the manicured information content on cryptocurrency, but when you watch him live streaming, sometimes it's like, oof, man, that's harsh.
I hate manicured content. I mean, but it's good. I just hate the delivery. But
no, I get you. I mean, he's like a hippie in a cave right now in terms of that haircut. But like, it is what it is, whatever. But the thing that's interesting, I've just caught some of his live streams and I was kind of shocked, right? I was like, man, I thought Chico Crypto really knew his stuff. But then when people like start peppering with questions, he's like, and he's not really able to riff on this. Whereas like in the crypto mindset course, we got every question and any question we had heard of under the sun during the last few courses. And it's awesome because me and Miguel were just like boom, 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 answer, helping you guys out. And we're used to this. We're seasoned. And so, jump on stream with us and have a good time here for the guys, who have been getting some good, information from us for the last few years. But then also, somebody who may be new to crypto who wants to learn something, we can maybe give a little bit of an extra little coaching session here. Of course, keep that brief. But
we got a heavy hitter in the house. We got our man Timothy M.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, baby.
What up?
What are you doing?
Talk about a testimony. I'll just
NFT star right here.
Yeah.
This is Tim's gonna take the shine away from all of us. Like by the end of the bull market, this guy's just gonna be like rolling in Ethereum gains. I love it.
I mean, in 1 month between this sale and the upcoming one, I will have made 2 years of worth of salary. Thanks to you guys. So that's crazy.
Congratulations, man.
Beautiful, man.
Yep. It's great. And Timothy was a guy who just kind of came in through, just trying to figure out some social skills and stuff with his dating life and ended up getting massive change in his life. And then, I'm really just so happy to see. I'm an artist myself, but I'm really good at the business side of things. But a lot of artists struggle with the business side of things, and I really like to see artists become business competent because a lot of artists get taken advantage of. And so, not only did you become really competent, but you used a very entrepreneurial side of your mind and went onto the internet and made custom art with NFTs. And what did you make? Like 5 Ethereum, something ridiculous like that?
I made 5.5 Ethereum on the first sale, and the next one is planned to be at 7.
Right. So
awesome.
It's unbelievable just the opportunities that's out there. Aaron Wolf, you're here.
Yeah, long time no see, right?
He's not gonna pull out his penis on screen.
Oh, dude, I love Aaron Wolf. He's a longtime BNB hodler as far as I've heard. I love this.
If he was like some random guy,
I've had consultations with him before back in 2019.
Aaron, no disrespect, brother, man.
Oh, is this mic working?
Aaron, you
guys hear me?
Now I can hear you. What's
all right,
up?
sorry. Hey, just jumped in real quick. Wanted to say about a year ago, I was into crypto before I even heard of Charlie. And actually, John, I heard of you first through the Red Pill broadcast, and got a hold of Charlie. And I was into crypto and got a consultation from him. And I already had a portfolio. We just kind of went through things for about an hour. When he first jumped in for the $75 hour price, which is a steal at the time with him, and then went through some stuff. He gave me some suggestions. I ended up buying well over 100 BNB based on his suggestion a year and a half ago, and just, I'm sitting on a stack now, just on that alone.
Yeah, I did the math on that recently when you were saying that you were still holding it in the live chat. I was like, you basically spent $1,800 and it's worth about what, like $30,000 now?
Yeah,
or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, and that was
Nice.
just easy money. So
too easy.
Yep.
So no, congratulations on hold of that, man. Diamond hands for sure. But no, it's good seeing you back again in the streams from time to time, just because, I remember in 2019, there weren't a lot of people paying attention, but you were, and you understood where crypto's going. So
yep.
I'm sure the rest of your portfolio is doing just fine.
Yep. And just signed up for your course, if nothing else, just to kick back the love from the BNB consult.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. No, appreciate that, man. And looking forward to having you in there. Feel free to, chat and pipe up in there. We're going to have I mentioned on the stream earlier today, we're going to have a flash webinar here a little bit later today. sometime after this stream. Tiago mentioned, will we be recording that for the working plebs? Yes, we will be. We'll be recording some of it for you, and then we'll have a non-recorded portion as well. It won't be a huge, long one, but it'll be a good kind of meet and greet for some people who have time to jump in on that.
Chaos Edge 1 has a question. Says, when does sign up end? It ends tonight at midnight. He says, are the methods used on this course more fundamental based or more technical based? They're actually both. Charlie is the technicals, and Miguel is the expert on the fundamentals. And you also have, guys like myself that are in there, and people like Jacob, Voice My Ambition. Couple of crypto authorities in there that really understand what it is to be involved in the volatility of this market. Because the biggest thing that kills people with losing money in crypto, in my opinion, is they trade too much, too impatient.
Yep.
And when you trade too much, like you trade yourself into losing your money. And it's just a sad thing to see happen to a lot of people. And quite frankly, it's gonna happen to a lot of people from now until the end of the year, because a lot of people are going to go into this market, untrained, unskilled. And it's like if you go into like a Call of Duty, waiting room, and you don't have any skills, like that waiting room is going to eat you alive. They're going to smoke you 16-0. Same thing with these financial markets using cryptocurrency. So going into there without any adequate education, preparation, strategy, goals alone, a lot of people go into this goalless and lose all their money. So with the crypto mindset course, that's what they provide to you. Charlie is the technicals, Miguel's the fundamentals. Anything else you want to add to that? We got another guy. We got a James R.
Yeah. Oh, James. I love this guy. Yeah. Before we mention something about James, just want to shout out to KP9477. He also one of the guys that was watching us in the early Tokyo Crypto Show days. Had a consultation with him. I believe it was around maybe May or June of 2019. And he was just asking, like, I don't know if you remember me, but he lost some through trading, and then he stopped and he was hodling, and now he's way up and he's looking to get in the course as well. Appreciate you, KP, and we're good to talk again once you're in the course. So glad to hear that you're doing well and hodling strong.
James R., welcome to the broadcast. What's up, buddy? Tell us your crypto testimonial.
What's up, guys? Hopefully my connection isn't too bad. I don't know if I'm lagging or not.
No, we can clearly hear the car horn honking in the background.
Yeah, my bad. I'm at work right now. I'll just be in and out. I just wanted to give you guys a shout out on what you're doing, man. So
I appreciate you.
For sure.
So James has been going back and
doesn't deserve y'all.
Appreciate you, bro. No, James has been going back and he has a pledge. He said he's going to go back and watch every Cultivate Crypto stream that's ever existed. So that's like something like 400 videos that he's going through and commenting on every single one and actually watching them, because he's mentioned in the comments a little bit about each episode. So I can see that you're watching them, James. I appreciate that.
Yeah, going through them. It's kind of took a halt now that I'm in the course. That Discord chat is lit.
Awesome.
Yep. Well, I was just say there's so many cults you could join out there, but when you join ours, at least we're a profitable, happy cult.
Well, I like the other day in the stream, Tom Graff, he was mentioning, he's like, of all the cults, this is my favorite. Because he's making hella money.
Oh man.
I mean, we got it in the name, right? It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just fun. No, because it's
joking.
I think for me, the truth, the purest humor of it all is like we're just doing an ethical, good job, and everybody's responding to it positively.
Yep.
And everybody's making money, and it's like so concrete. Like for example, Tim here on the screen, just got 5 Ethereum for he didn't have to go work 40 hours or 50 hours. He just timed the market and made his sale, and that was his first one. This is just the beginning of something. He's he's doing what the Federal Reserve is doing. He's creating money out of it.
I'm honestly planning on at least 30 Ethereum by the end of the year. At least what I want to cash out. But I'm positive I can make 100 Ethereum by the end of the year. No problem.
And dude, that's going to be absolutely amazing. I remember right during the course, we were looking at a couple of guys like Banksy, I think, and a couple other guys, other artists, and we are looking at them making like 300 Ethereum a month, something like that.
Some guys make like 400 per day now. That's absolutely
Jesus
crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And
Right.
yeah, a lot of guys from the industry want to jump the NFT hype train. Like on my Facebook, everyone is talking about that. There's the meme like, "Hey guys, you have a foundation invite, please." And
Wow.
all of them, they are so clueless about whether the crypto market and the NFT market, like
Yep.
as I wrote in the chat, a guy, a legend, sold for like $2 million and he cashed out everything right now.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck, man?
I was reading this comment. Sorry, I just read this. Says Charlie is God, Litecoin is Jesus, and MLT is the devil.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, it didn't mean to cut you off, but you know
who's Judas? No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Luca for not telling you to buy Cardano.
I think Tom Bombadil earned that position of
Oof.
from Jesus to Judas.
Rip Tom.
But this is so funny. But yeah, Marlon says, "How much is a consultation with Cultivate Crypto? It's $500 an hour, but quite frankly, good luck trying to get a hold of him. Because
well, yeah, for the month of March, we're stopped.
For work.
Your show's about to be canceled for the whole week of that the crypto mindset is going on, correct?
2 weeks we'll be offline, just focusing on the crypto mindset. We won't be doing any consultations during that time. So for the month of March, essentially, we are focused on the crypto mindset course. You get 20 webinars with that, right? With the crypto mindset course. That's, 20 consultations with me, and dollar cost is, a lot of money, $500 each times basically 40. You do the math, right? So, you get that basically within the course for $697. I would say it's a pretty good deal. So jump in the course for sure. And then, if you make some money during the course and things are going well with your portfolio, then after the course, you'll have extra profits to pay for that consultation in April, when I'll be, more open to stuff like that. So, but no, I appreciate that in the chat. And just kind of going back to what Tim was saying there about the NFT space, it's hilarious, right? We were talking about NFTs in the Q4 2020 course and then the Q1 2020 course. I think like most people, when they heard about the NFT space, they're like, oh, pet rocks, oh, worthless stuff. Like, it's one of the things that people just wrote off right off the bat. And we were like, no, guys, you need to understand that this is a thing that's coming. I think Tim and then maybe a handful of other people, actually Tim has made, a group of people who are looking to bring themselves up in the NFT space, and which is amazing. And, I know for a fact, as soon as I met Tim, we had a consultation when I was over at John's. I think it was late November, early December. And as soon as we started talking, he's telling me about his art background, how much interested he was in the NFT space. I was like, this guy knows before everybody else does. So it's hilarious now that you're getting hit up by everybody and anybody being like, I want to get in the NFT space. Like, they always want to get in when it's too late.
That's so funny, because I just posted a meme today about like, hey guys, you're just jumping to something you don't know about, you will get wrecked.
Yep.
And some guys were already, just because I was against the grain, talking about the risk, some guys messaged me like, hey, I want to jump into that, but do that properly. Can you help me with that?
Nice.
I just want to open a consult eventually with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, man, like the NFT information we have in the past 2 webinars or past 2 courses is great. So actually in this upcoming course, what we're going to do is we have 2 NFT guys coming in, to basically talk about the NFT space, how to create NFTs if you are an artist yourself, or how to make money in this space. And we're also going to give guys the 2 pre-recorded webinars we have from the last course and the previous 2 courses, essentially. So people who get into the course, if they just want to learn about NFTs, they'll get 3 entire webinars, and then they'll get access to 3 experts in the NFT space, including Tim, if Tim wants to answer some questions as well with how he's been going as a new artist in that space. So we're going to have a lot of interesting conversation within the NFT space alone, right? So we have a lot of really good stuff coming up in the course. Yeah, I think it's just like we're giving way too much value for $697, but it's all right.
No, definitely. I mean, this is something like nobody could understand why in the Q4 course we were talking about NFTs. Everyone was like, why are you teaching us this stuff? And now it's become really, really apparent now why we were talking about it. Yeah. This is how long me and Charlie been around. We were playing around with like Decentraland and all these other things back when NFTs were pretty much first being even adopted at all. And then we saw this trend and stuff. I mean, MLB too, we were all talking about this in private in the green room, saying like this thing was going to be gigantic. I mean, look at it now. I mean, some of the artists in the space, like Timothy said, are making 400 Ethereum a day. A day. That's the kind of money that's in the space. Obviously,
Wow.
one of our experts here is will be able to help you guys in terms of the value, what is like some of the better art or artists or stuff, and how to kind of pick out talent, but also what's kind of scams as well in the NFT space, because there's a lot of people making basically bad art, and there's good artists, right? So you always want to buy from a real person. Not there's people making digitally created art in terms of like it's a computer, not the real person actually putting some thought into it. And people are just buying art and just are going to get zeroed out on it. Yeah. So you got to know what the hell you're doing in the space before you throw in some serious cash. I mean, if you can talk to an artist like Timothy, cool, ground floor, you're going to make some money here. He comes up with a collection, you keep following him up and stuff. As time goes on, Timothy is going to get more and more famous. These pieces over time are going to appreciate in value, especially as these names start going up and up, because one big thing in crypto is people are really anonymous, right? But if you're the type of artist that shows his face, you're gonna start getting some recognition out here. I'm telling you.
NFT or Timothy, can you make me an NFT of Richard Cooper's beard?
Anytime.
Richard Cooper's beard, right, on the blockchain. I want them. Toronto.
We'll talk about that for sure. Yeah,
but again, I think it's every artist's dream to make a large amount of money off of his art. Yeah, how does it feel that you've done this? Because you've only done this in less than 3 months. You learned
in 1 month, man. 1 month. I don't realize yet, because the money is not on my bank account yet, so it keeps me from insanity, I guess, and that's good in that way. But I'm getting so excited every day because I just want to learn more about that, because I know I can make money out of that. And I also really, really see that this is a unique opportunity, at least for me, because to succeed in that market, you need 2 things. You need first to be very educated about crypto, but also you need to have a very, very sharp eye about art. And Miguel was spot on when he talked about scams, because when I look, for example, at some super rare artists, I won't tell any names, but some of the top 5 sellers, when you look at the artwork, for a basic person, a normal person, like 99.9%, everyone aside from us being from the VFX industry, they will be like, oh my God, that's amazing, because there's a wow factor to the pictures. And then when you dive deeper into the picture, you see, the texture are kind of messy. It's already bought assets, so the guy is just playing Legos with stuff. And there's not that much creativity and stuff like that. And it's sold for like 30 ETH, and you are like, what the fuck? While on the other hand, there's a guy called, for example, Zomax on Super Rare. This guy is called Cornelius Damrick. He's a legend. And this guy takes 1 year to make 1 picture.
Wow. That's
his only job. And the first picture he ever sold on Super was like 100 ETH. And that's worth it, and it will appreciate in time. And there's definitely a need for people to develop a sharp eye, especially in the fine art market. I'm not that much into the collectible, but at least in the fine art, because for now they are just buying stuff with wow factor. Add the FOMO to that, add the hype, and you have a receipt for 99% of person who invested getting wrecked in 6 months and completely spitting on NFTs, starting smear campaign. There's already the cancel culture after the NFT stuff. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of artists who capitalized on the hype around that, being like, hey, I have a kind of a name on the industry, I'm just going to put a Bitcoin on the armor of my character and sell that for quick money. It will backlash at them, because with the smear campaign, this guy will be the first one to be responsible of the smears. It will be a huge stigma, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of them, there won't be any turning back to the industry, especially given how the NFT space is changing the art industry, because it gives power to the artists now. And none of the artists at the moment are able to see that. And that's why we need to get people educated about crypto before being educated about NFTs.
No, that's beautiful.
And that's the power of of your community, guys, because we can discuss about that and be already in the future.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely awesome. And I think, like you said there, right, kind of giving the power back to the artist, taking away from, the people who just kind of sell their art and try to scrape off extra money on it through speculation, right? It gives power directly back to the artist, which, that's the point of crypto, right? Is self-sovereignty and being able to control your own future. So I think we're just at the tip of the iceberg with all that type of trend. So it's amazing to see, guys like you recognizing that, but it's usually pretty hard for guys or people in general, right, to kind of take both of those things, right? Something that's two very different fields, crypto and art, and be able to see them able to be merged and then actually do it, execute it, and make money on it off it like you have, Tim. So that's amazing.
And that's why John is spot on in his methodology about building value and money first, building wealth, and then you achieve your dream. Because to answer the question you asked me about how does it feel, it's like, hey, for the first time, like, hey, my dreams of working on my own project that I've been thinking about for like 7 years now every day. I know it can come true thanks to that, but first I need to become extremely sharp and extremely good as a business guy, build the wealth to finance that. So yeah, and that's the problem with most of the artists, that we are not very, we are in our own creative bubble, and we tend not to see the business side or even the psychological side or the social side of business.
Yeah. Right. I just, like I said, ultimately just boils down to this, right? How much did you spend to make this art, Timothy?
In terms of time, or just ETH to mint that?
Just financial cash.
It was 0.3 ETH, something like that.
Okay, so 0.3 ETH at the time was like what, $200?
Something like that, maybe. Yeah.
And then you, for your investment of $200, basically, you got back 5.5 Ethereum. Is that correct?
Yeah, I got 1.5 ETH worth of fees because we didn't know how the variable bidding system worked. But next time we won't have that, so it will be 7 ETH total profit.
So your total profit was 5.5 though.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then currently Ethereum is what, 1,800 right now? So
something like that, yeah.
5 times 1,800. So yeah, that's $9,900. That's basically $10,000.
Yeah.
And you've made that in 1 month. So like I said, $10,000 in 1 month is a good turnaround. Yeah. And again, when I talk about crypto, ultimately, yes, we're all in it to make money. Let's just be honest. We're not stupid.
Of course.
Right. Yeah. But at the same time, the philosophy that we come from is become educated on the market. Don't become consumed in the market and being like, I want to buy Dogecoin and I want to buy the Ethereum Classic and I want to buy this and that. Be educated. Don't be a zealot. Be if you're gonna be like a purist or anything, be a purist to profit. And that's it. Like, don't worry about. I know Cardano don't got shit on it, but when I saw Cardano moving at 67 cents, I was like, Charlie, let's do something about this. And because I know the market, and I predicted that this was going to happen if you watch previous Tokyo crypto shows. So it's not like a slot machine. It's not like we don't have like some technical hacks. We do teach you kind of the old-fashioned way, which is really learn what's going on. I think, and I'm going to go on record today, I had this kind of epiphany myself earlier today. I think that we're going to see $100 Uniswap token. I think Uniswap is going to fight for BNB spot because Binance Coin, let's be honest, Binance is crooked as fuck. And so, and Uniswap is DEX. So people, just who are you going to trust? Fucking CZ or a decentralized platform? You're going to trust decentralized platform every single time. And so I just realized, Uniswap being in the top 10, I think it's a good long-term hold. And if you were involved with Charlie during Q3 last year, you would have gotten Uniswap 100% for free. They just gave it away for free. And now it's a top 10 coin in the whole cryptocurrency world. So little things like this people make mistakes. They trade too quickly. They get the Uniswap, they sell it. Now looking at Uniswap, what did you just touch $30 the other day, or
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, if you had joined the course and actually learned how to use Uniswap, you would have $13,200 right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You had 400 Uniswap tokens per wallet. I know multiple people who had over 5 wallets.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big paydays and stuff, and that was the only airdrops that happened.
And just going, and I'm not just I want to talk about how too awesome we are, but just take a look here at this this top 10 chart. Charlie and I have been talking about Binance Coin for the longest time, and here
when it was $30, we were saying it was going to go above 100, and then we had guys on the internet spurging out saying, "Save that tweet! Binance Coin's never going above $100." We even went as far to respond to those tweets and say, "Well, after it goes to 100, it'll probably go to 1,000 too." And then they're just like spurging on us, like they hated that.
We knew Binance was going to be where it was. Ethereum has healthily recovered, and after smashing 2,000, which we covered, that's a relatively early prediction. We talked about Polkadot in December. We've been telling people not to buy Ripple since 2018. We've been doing the Lord's work there. Bitcoin, Charlie's been, obviously Moses is bullish as he is because he's Bitcoin Moses, Holocaust Crypto's formerly the artist formerly known as Moses, yeah. The expert there. And then Chainlink, that's something that that is relatively new to the scene here. But
Chainlink we've been recommending since last February when it was $2 to $4. Now it's 30.
So just looking at the track record that we have here, it truly is fantastic. Timothy had to leave; he had to go. But again, that's what this course is all about. It's just about getting in and signing up today, because it does end at midnight. The link is in the chat, and we'll put it in there on the screen for you guys once again. So why don't you just break it down for them one more time, guys? What do people get when they sign up with the Crypto Mindset course today?
Sure. So essentially when they sign up, they get an email that says, "Hey, here's where to join the Discord." Discord is a chat service, which is more organized and allows everybody to kind of be in the same chat room and do different functions in terms of having communication with each other before the course even begins. Then once you're in the Discord, you can basically ask Greg or Jacob or some other guys in there to help you out, and we'll get you all sorted, share some notes on, if you're new to crypto, how to get everything set up before the course that you need properly to be able to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then some other cryptocurrencies if you so choose. Then we do have flash webinars from time to time. This is webinars in addition to the 20 webinars that we give for the portion of the course. So we're going to have one of those flash webinars today. It'll be kind of a chill one. Then we'll have, maybe another one this week before we do the official webinars from Friday. And so then we'll do 20 webinars over 10 days with a couple break days in the middle for everybody to go from beginner to intermediate to advanced information in cryptocurrency. So we have a way to basically make a foundation where everybody's talking on the same level. And then we build up that information. And then you can go back and watch those recorded webinars if you missed them, miss a couple of them during the live streams, but also throughout the quarter, throughout the year when you review them. And then, in addition to that, the Discord, chat is there throughout the quarter to support you. And then we have those flash webinars from time to time. We do one thing which is very popular in the course is we have a list of our top 30 coins for this quarter. What could pop off, what's maybe the best to be looking at, and then what are some of the more speculative plays for the people who are more advanced. We have a lot of different information in there. We talk about staking. We talk about NFTs. We talk about entry and exit strategies in a bull and bear market. We talk about everything. We go over it all. People tend to make quite a lot more money than the course costs by the end of it. Probably by the end of next week. But DCC, did you want to say anything else on top of that?
Yeah, I mean, we take people from like A to Z. I mean, you really don't need to have like any education in terms of like cryptocurrencies. We take someone who, I mean, we've taken guys who don't even have bank accounts and get them to get a bank account for the first time in their life. Open a Coinbase account, learn how to use a MetaMask, go on DEXs, essentially make them turn a beginner into an intermediate, and then give them all the basis and the foundation for them to essentially have a financial future. Because as people, when you get into the space, it just turns something on in you, man. You start like, wow, man, I have control over my future. I have control over my money now. Once you go into crypto, you're never going to look back. I mean, it's once before you get into crypto, you think everything is working properly. You get into crypto and you see how janky the old system is. And then you really start making some money. You start noticing how much banks are just screwing you over and stuff and everything. And then why can't I send my money to Charlie right away? Like that, right? Why do I have to wait 2-3 days to send someone my money? It's my money, right? And then you start, it's these amazing things that you learn about cryptocurrencies, and then you'll be able to help you and your family later on, right? With knowledge you end up learning, right? But make sure to get an education, because this is just a thing. You do not want to jump into space without knowing what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, we got a lot of good testimonials on this. I mean, one of the ones that I read recently, which I was like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. One of the guys was like, I made $40K in profit from the last quarter, and then I helped my family as well and made them about $100,000 of profit within the quarter. I'm just like, God damn, like that's some, economic energy right there that really helps people to become self-sovereign and then also take care of others around them. I mean, what more can you ask than that for $697? Like, you can have results like that. I mean, come on, like it's a no-brainer.
And starting tomorrow, listen, Kazuhiro Miller he's agreeing with you, Miguel. It says exactly, Miguel, preach. And speaking of Kazuhiro Miller, this is what you're going to hear if you don't get into the crypto mindset course. You're going to be sitting by
still here?
Watching the it's just
to suffer.
taking off, and we're here
Night.
doing the show behind the closed doors on Zoom. And like I said, just I'm just laughing because it's obviously you got to cover our own asses, but it's just comical how good we are at making people money, like with this course and the community that we put together. Like, it's not like, oh, Joe made $800 and he's real happy. It's like, oh, he kind of aped in to something off of like a heavy autism based research overnight, put like $10,000 into something, and now he made like $250,000 in 4 months. So those things are really happening. Obviously, we don't want to tell people to be too reckless, but hey, if you want to take the training wheels off, like, we're all for it. We're support, and a lot of you guys are educated people, made some serious gains. Peter Crozen says €5. I'm in the Discord library already. Will I be notified when the webinars start? Yes, and how? Via Discord. And will I receive info about what to do before attending the webinars? Yes, you will as well.
Yep. And essentially, I mean, there's a channel within the Crypto Mindset Q2 2021 Discord channel, right? There's a thing called recordings, right? And announcements. Those areas in the announcements will be posting the links to the webinars, and we'll be notifying you of the schedule for the week before they start, right? So that you understand. I mean, they will be at 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. So that's pretty easy to remember as well. And then also, will I receive info about what to do before attending the webinars? I would say be proactive and ask some guys in the chat, right? Hit up Greg B in the chat, hit up Voice My Ambition in the chat, hit up whoever you can ask about, let them know about what your situation is. We got a lot of guys in there who've taken the course in previous quarters, which will get you sorted out. So, leverage the Hive Mind community, right? There's a lot of information in there. So, this is part of doing the work as well. I'm not talking about Peter specifically, but just for people in general who may be in the Discord. And this is kind of, advice that me and John got when we were salespeople, right? It's kind of networking, right? You got to get out there. You got to, put yourself out there a little bit big. Hey guys, this is my situation, X, Y, Z. Can anybody help me with this or that, the other thing? And you're going to get a lot of guys in there that know exactly what to do, how to help you out. So just don't be shy, right? Essentially, start networking with the guys in there before the course and look at you all sorted. Yeah, and it's going to be good. And then once the webinars start, we'll get everybody on the same page in the first few webinars, and then boom, we'll all be good to go. So it will be a good time. And yeah, as John said, everything will be in the Discord.
Yeah. And some people are saying that the link doesn't work. Sometimes that's happening because there's so many people trying to access Charlie's website. So if you're gonna watch this on the replay, just go to modernlifedating.com/crypto, and this will redirect you to Charlie's website. The registration does close at midnight tonight, and
yeah, I had to call the domain provider and get them to do like a thing for debugging their servers and stuff like that. So we took all the precautions necessary to have the website up and running. If it doesn't load for, let's say, like 5 or 10 minutes, wait about 20 minutes and try to load it again. Essentially, just means a lot of people are trying to get in at the same time. We had this issue once or twice on the first day as well. So just a little patience there as you're trying to get in. We do have 100,000 people that are able to visit the website, but for whatever reason, the servers from the host take some time there.
Yeah, so I mean, it might take some time, but I'm looking at some of the server stuff right now, and it is going to. It just reloaded right now for me, so it is working right now. I can put the full link there if you want. Put it on the chat as well. But like I said, this has been a breakthrough, and like I said, getting in before the profits are not necessarily gone, but it's just moving. Okay.
Well, yeah, you want to maximize how much money you can make, right? Yeah, you can buy a couple things here or there and be like, yeah, I'm making money in the bull market, great, right? But do you want to make as much money as you can this year, right? I guess that's the difference between, just the boys and the men, the guys who want to make some money and the guys who want to make a boatload of money, right? And it's not because of greed, and it's not like over leveraging yourself or putting too much risk out there. I just mean like a healthy amount of growth, right? I think outpacing Bitcoin and Ethereum is one of the things that I think people measure things by in this space. And a lot of the guys, there are some guys in the chat being like, my portfolio that Miguel and Charlie recommended is far outpaced Bitcoin and Ethereum's gains, which is something to say there. And he's like, you guys should create an index fund for that because it's freaking amazing, right? So I was like, yeah, hats off to that, no problem. And just wanted to mention, a few people who have been jumping in here just, in the last few minutes. So we got Blaine W, who's been jumping in, taking advantage of the course. Appreciate you, man. We got
signups, these live signups.
Yep, guys who've been signing up live here in just the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Blaine W, shout out to you, bro. He's the most recent person who just jumped in. We got Steven. I don't know how to pronounce that. We got Astronav, who's wanting to pay in crypto. We'll get you sorted. We have Chris. We have Michael K. We have let's see here. We have, I don't know how to pronounce this name Bogdan. Appreciate you, bro. We have Manny, Kareem, Steven, and plenty of others. So that's just in the last few minutes. Before the last time I checked, before the show we had earlier today, we had about 800 signups. By the looks of it here, we'll get towards that 1,000 mark sooner rather than later. So it ends today at midnight. And also we want to make sure that you get in the first 1,000 people, essentially, because basically Zoom has a limit of 1,000 people. We'll make sure everybody who gets paid gets serviced, right? We're not going to leave any men behind. But yeah, it's better that you try to get in there sooner rather than later if you've been procrastinating up to this point.
Yep, and like I said, I took the gold pill recently. I got a little Peter Schiff in me, and I bought it, and like honestly, I bought it, and I'm just like, this is so stupid. Like, I mean, I get it, I understand it's valuable, duh, and I wear it, right? So I mean, I'm Indian, so I love gold. But that being said, the value here, which is the traditional, gold that they want to have you carry around like a pirate in a satchel rather than carry millions on your smartphone with a 12-word password stored up here. I mean, it's just like I said, it is the wave of the future, and cryptocurrency it's here to stay. This is not like Jinkos. It's not like a fad that's going to disappear. Okay, this is not Pogs.
Hey man, don't make fun of those Jinko jeans and pugs, man.
Hey,
I'm joking.
I had some Jinko Boomers. Okay.
Hell yeah.
You know, I had the black ones with the orange line down the side. I had
Some
the Jinko
Shasta.
Boomers.
Some Shasta.
Yeah. I fell victim for all the marketing schemes when I was little.
No,
And
me too, bro.
now I know that they replicated a lot in the crypto market, and I know how to stay away from the bad ones. And that's what we teach in the crypto mindset course. I mean, you could grow up and not be a fucking loser tomato farmer. Jazz Sharma says, "Yo guys, does the course start on the 10th after the close today?" No, it starts on March 12th.
There we go.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, it gives the guys a few days to get ready. It gives me 1 day to sleep because I've been up like 20 hours a day for like the last 5 days, telling people about, crypto. Sometimes, it's funny. Can't help them all, right? We try the best that we can to get out there, spread the good word on crypto. And it's funny, before, each of the quarters, right, we do this and people are like, oh yeah, humming and hawing. Even in the first webinar of the last course of the Q1 2021 course, me and Miguel were like, we kind of get like this little vibe from like the newer guys in the chat that were like, we're talking about crypto, like how to get started. Everybody's kind of like some of these newer guys sitting there being like, we believe you, we got into the course, but like you guys really like, kind of, there's a little bit of that skepticism, healthy skepticism, people coming in. And then, we're telling them, hey, if you don't want to buy all of your crypto right now, just buy 20% of your Bitcoin or Ethereum that you're looking to get so that you got some skin in the game. And then, you'll do well. That was when Bitcoin was around $19,000. About a week and a half later, it was $24,000. And people were like, shit, like you guys told me that a week ago. And then they started taking it like super seriously, right? Obviously. And then, most of those guys got their buys in under $24,000 per Bitcoin, which we're not going to see again. So all those guys like in profit like that during the course is absolutely amazing. So, but they learn real quick once those things start happening. They're like, we will never doubt you guys again. So, I think it's about that time that people they've been watching the Tokyo Crypto Show a while. They've been watching John's channel a while, watching our channel. I mean, like, come on, proof's in the pudding. Like if you're doubting it by this point, like, just have fun, staying poor and sitting on the sidelines, watching all of us make money. It's pretty much what it is.
I mean, really, it like I said, I'm just gonna share a side of me that's a little bit more sensitive side. I'm a big fan of fashion, and I've been looking. To be honest, I did good job quarter 1, and I was looking at these shoes. I'm thinking, I might treat myself.
Such a waste of money. No, it's such a waste of crypto.
This is swagger. I know they don't have Louis Vuitton in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's true. They got it at the Mall of America, but we just don't go there.
I'm just saying that these are pretty pimp daddy. I mean, these are pretty.
Yeah, I get you.
And whatever tickles your fancy, it could be something that you could go and have a good time with with your profits. And this is like less than 1% of my profits. But
no, I would say, for people who have that delayed gratification, just, get into crypto and then just keep saving up, right, your Satoshis and your crypto there, and have a very Merry Christmas. That's all I'm going to say. I said that last year, right? During the summer, I told you guys, I gave you top 10 picks of 2020 for the second half of 2020, Kusama being the dark horse of that at $7. Now it's $230, right? I just said, buy these ones now, right, and have a very, very Merry Christmas. Yep. And some guys were like, Liam, I think he was just saying like, what do you call it, from the UK? He was saying like, I forgot what he called me. It was like Charlie Claus or something like that. I was like, I told you, bro. I told you. And he listened, and he had a very Merry Christmas, right? So like, I'm just telling you, we're going to get that again. So just like, if you want to buy those loafers right there, they look nice. Spend like 1% or less of your profits on them. And, have that delayed gratification in Christmas, and you'll be very, very happy.
It's all stake and rewards, baby. It's all APY. It ain't even interest. It ain't even principal, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like I said, it's a good community, and that's just it. People are signing up, and like I said, I deemed it this year, and I'm gonna stick by it. 2021 is year crypto fun, and I think I'm the only person dating coach on the planet that has a weekly dedicated crypto show that I'm telling guys like, hey, listen, pump the brakes. I understand you want to have sex. So do I. Sex is great. But sometimes you're gonna need to have some money to finance the process. Not paying for prostitution, but paying for dates, drinks, clothing, wearing. If you actually go on dates, unlike Charlie, you know that if you wear these nice Louis Vuitton shoes, they get you, give you little bonus points to catch the eyes of a certain type of lady out there.
Hey, man, I haven't needed that for several years, but we'll get back on the market soon.
No, but we're saying, you're gonna need a little bit of money to kind of figure the dating thing out. If you're a guy who's having trouble, you're dating, and if you are, there's nothing wrong with it. But like I said, that's why I said having your finances in order is something that an above average man does, and that's what you should be striving to do if you want to be helped. If you want to be helped out in dating, if you want to be helping yourself in dating, you know what I mean? And again, the thing is, I just love the crypto space because, obviously we're in the red pill corner too of the internet. And I just love how crypto is like so irrefutably like necessary for the future and like so crucial to like humanity. Like it really is. It's almost crucial as the internet, and it's 99% of the people involved with it are men. And it's not because we're like holding women out or like, no, bitch, you can't code. It's just like, it shows you like
it's just freedom of choice, right? People can be in it and involved with it as much or as little as they would like. It just the demographics tend to shift that way just because that's the way it is.
Just saving the planet over here. No big deal. Saving the planet and getting financed. Like I said, Michael Saylor says, enjoy staying poor. What do you guys got going on today? You got any more rounds you're going to do?
No, so we're basically done with the YouTube rounds. I think everybody knows that what we got going on, so that's good. We'll be sending out some emails to the people on the list who are still on the fence. We'll be mentioning stuff about that. We'll be doing the flash webinar for everybody who's already into the Discord, and no, we will not be putting that out through the Telegram for anybody else from the past courses. It will only be for the Q2 guys who've already gotten in early, right? If you're still working out, getting into Discord and everything, well, it is what it is. We'll record that for you guys. We'll have another flash webinar once everybody is fully into the Discord and onboarded before we do the webinars on Friday. So we got a lot of stuff upcoming. Me and Miguel, we get a little bit of booty sleep before we start the webinars because that's going to be a hell of a slog. But it's worth it. What?
Going to be binge season. Look at these.
Yeah.
Do you like these shoes, Charlie? Holy epilepsy. Is that flat?
Wow.
Looks like we're in the club already. No.
Jesus Christ. Those are from Chesty. He sent a picture of those. I like those. That was we're going to give somebody an epileptic seizure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Seizures do not come with the Cultivate Crypto course, but you do get one NFT of Richard Cooper's beard if you sign up today.
Yeah, we were EC Smooth, right? He's the man out there. He was like, where's my NFT of graduation from Q4 of 2020 last year? Yeah, he's still asking for it. I love it. It's great.
So that's going to be it for us today, guys. We just wanted to talk to you about cryptocurrency. It is ending tonight. Listen, I know we're joking and stuff because we're having a good time because really, I just feel so good doing what we're doing, which is we are getting guys financially prepared for a new currency that is coming, and it is resisting the internet. It is a bad idea. Okay, embrace the change. Cryptocurrency is coming. You're going to learn to use it, and by getting a head start on your education by joining the crypto mindset course. I mean, I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before you do turn profit. It is a profitable area to be in. I 1,000% endorse it. And go to modernlifedating.com/crypto to join the crypto mindset course before it ends tonight at midnight. Don't be poor. It's gross. So until then, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.